Whoa, I could have swore Raven was just here. Now he's gone. I could have, like, literally, he was here 1 second ago, and I turned around. This has happened to me many times dealing with Ravens Dolphin, where I would be talking to him, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's gone. And now that's exactly what happened. Boom, he's gone. Let's see it. Give me a second while I try to locate Ravens Dolphin again.
Okay, I'm back.
Where'd you go?
I had to do something real quick so I can be all ready to go. Sorry, I should have mentioned something.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play. And okay. Oh, you have a headset on now. Did you have a headset before?
No, I always had it. I always had it, so I can go get the other mic, but I think this works fine.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, so here we go. Computer Chronicles. This is from 1989. That's what, 25 years ago? 25 years ago. And we're going to be looking at laptops from 1989.
Publishers.
I don't think Osborne is even. I don't think Osborne even exists anymore as a thing.
In print and online, Byte and Pix.
25
with detailed information, new hardware, software, and technologies.
Welcome to the Computer Chronicles. I'm Stuart Chaffee, and this is Gary Kildall. Gary, you recognize this wonderful old toy here, the TRS-80 Model 100, the original laptop, really.
Whoa, now that is a laptop right there.
As do many.
That would be good for, like, if I had a laptop like that today, that would be a good size.
I know you like to.
That's a calculator.
That wouldn't be, that's not too big. That's not like it's better than that 25-pound thing they had.
Yeah, that thing is just ridiculous.
An internal hard disk. With just floppies. Paperwhite is backlit. The only problem we have to solve is that battery problem. I think you take that trip to San Francisco to New York and you start hearing the beep beep over Denver. right. But we're heading that way. Battery technology is better, and I brought along a little toy here. This is a 2.5-inch hard disk drive.
Ooh, look at that.
The size
it's
of the,
gold. It's pretty.
About a third of the power, and it includes the controller as well.
That's about 4 times bigger than my current phone.
Battery life.
Yeah,
that's just a drive.
New generation of laptops. We'll see a new machine from NEC, Zenith, and Compaq. We'll see a laptop computer that has a built-in cellular modem, and we'll try to find out what new.
They had cellular modems back in that day. Holy shit!
Laptop, of course, is a color display. We start out with a report on the state of the art in color LCD technology.
If it sometimes seems that improvements to laptop computers are slow to appear, that's probably true. Squeezing all the features.
Wait, let's look at this guy's. Let's look at this guy's desktop. This is a big time. This is what a big time executive would have used in '89 on this computer. That is, the monitor is small, but it's huge. It's like a 13-inch monitor, but it is huge. There's the computer is actually the same size. My computer's probably about the same size. My actual PC case is probably the same size. That printer though, That printer is just basically a big, like a set of 5 bricks set on a table.
And it doesn't even print color; it's just dots and shit.
Easy will. Yeah, it probably doesn't even do graphics. Probably just does text.
Potential customers for this.
I gotta get a mustache like that. That is the real man's mustache.
Show and tell.
Yeah, you go get one.
Product at this point.
Agent Dave would love you for it.
Made it possible is the thin film transistor incorporated directly onto the LCD module.
How the hell do you see that?
Once, each pixel has individual red, blue, and green color filters. The backlit screen features a good contrast ratio, but currently the maximum size barely exceeds 6 inches in diameter.
Oh, a 6-inch
Machines
screen?
at Comdex were just previews. There's no doubt that
I
the
think
vendors
I
expect to
literally
get a big
think my
impact
phone has a bigger
sometime
screen than
in the
that.
future.
My phone does too.
60% of desktop users use color or
The
bicolor.
maximum you can get is 6 inches.
So certainly color will be a hurdle and it will propel the industry forward. But still, I think the laptop industry, what it really needs to take off, whether it's color or black and white, we still need low cost, low weight type machines.
5.5-inch screens.
With us in the studio now is Keith Comer, PC product manager with Toshiba. Next to Keith, Kevin
Whoa,
Mankin,
look at those
Director of Product
sunglasses. Dude,
Development
you're
with
inside. You don't need
Xerox.
those sunglasses anymore.
1980s. Remember I wear my sunglasses at night?
Because there are a lot of problems in this piece. What is it that's happened over the last year that you think laptops
I think it's really been over the last 2 or 3 years, like the progression of the screens.
Dude, this guy is too cool for school. Look at him. I think he's a salesman. I don't know if he's an actual computer guy.
He's a salesman, all right. Look at that. He's super 80s. He's rocking the Geraldo mustache with the sunglasses and the hair.
Level for people in that transition for the technology has been very important also.
Yeah, Keith, what's your reading on that?
Well,
What's
we have
happening
two different
last year?
kinds of portables. We still sell the battery-powered units, like people that need to compute on the go need, and then we also have the AC-powered units that people use.
And there was shit a brick with people with power on the go now.
In the office is powerful. You get to
So
a
you can
hotel,
have
AC there, you go to a
they
room,
sell a
you have AC
laptop
there.
What are
that
people
doesn't
looking for in
work on
laptops?
batteries. So that's not really a
Well,
laptop then.
That there are two classes of laptops that the
Big
battery-powered
portable desktop.
market, where the AC won't have that.
Yeah, it's
So
just
it's
a
like-
giant. It's just a
portable
desk.
battery
That's just
powered
a
one. What
desktop with a
people
built-in
looking for?
screen. Then it's not really a laptop. It
The
doesn't have a
screens are
battery.
Good. Battery life, of course, like Kevin says. We like to put as many ports as possible across them so that
Well, that's
they're all
important. You gotta have a lot of
self-contained,
ports.
Enough.
Well, let's talk about that machine in particular, Keith, while you go into it. This is your T1600.
Right.
And tell us what's in it and give us a little walkthrough.
Well, this is equivalent to an IBM AT. This is a 12 megahertz 286. It's got a 287 socket. It's got a 20 megabyte hard drive, a 3.5-inch floppy. This is a compatible screen. It's got Super Twist LCD. The keyboard is equivalent to an IBM 101 keyboard. It goes all the way up to F12.
Ooh.
On the back here,
F12.
your standard ports. There's external video from the monitor, 2 serial ports, parallel external floppy in case you need to convert.
I don't think my
It's
computer
also got
has
a
any of
space
those
here
ports
for a
anymore.
modem, which would be
Like
this
literally
kind of
none of those
here.
ports. I
And then
don't
on
have a
the
serial
side,
port. I don't have
there's
a
little
parallel
door that
port.
opens, and we have one of our
I don't have. No, I don't have a. I
That'll
don't have a
take
VGA port.
This other kind of modem here.
You have a VGA port. That's the only thing that has survived is a VGA port. Everything else is USB.
Both a thin and a thick cable Ethernet. We also have an expansion chassis card that goes into that slot. So we offer expandability for those that need it, and then of course all the standard.
No, in the
boards, too.
expansion chassis, what does that go to? It goes to another box that you set
There's
alongside.
another box
your,
that holds 5 IBM style cards.
Okay, and
So-
those are all available now?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
What's the battery story on this one?
This one actually comes with 2 batteries. They're up here in the front.
Dual batteries. Nice. That is
Stacked
actually
out like
nice though.
this.
And how much life on the
I like the way that battery
They're-
works because
It's hard to say. There's a bunch of
Look, you
battery
can just
saving
pull a
features.
sucker
The
out and
hard
put it
drive
in.
Spins itself down. The backlight spins down.
that's a good. I wish a battery on my
processor
phone
can
was
go
like
into a
that.
coma if you're not using it.
So if I walk on the plane with those 2 batteries, how far do I go?
You can get up to 5 hours.
Uh-huh.
2 batteries, 5 hours. Not bad.
Save you those batteries.
Kevin, let's turn to your Zenith Turbo Sport, though, I guess. Tell us
Ooh, the
about
Turbo
what
Sport.
the unique features are of that machine.
This one we look at as a complete desktop replacement in the 386 marketplace, and
We're talking 386 here. That was a 286
Yes.
Keats machine. Okay.
and
Ooh,
with
wait,
the extension
wait, this- that piece of-
in
the other one was a
addition
piece
to
of crap
desktop features like a
286.
removable keyboard,
This is a
all the
full-fledged
ports and
386.
full complement of memory. We have a tremendously viewable fluorescent screen here, but the key here is that we strongly believe that the battery life issue is a key issue to the laptop, and this one actually runs at 3 hours. We tend not to quote ranges. We try to quote that conservative test, and we shoot for a 3 hour minimum on all of our.
You've got an AC
portables.
right now, though, huh?
Yes, I could pull it, and the system will still stay up.
Oh, he unplugged. Look, he did not think that was going to work.
So if we tape for 3 hours, it's still up.
He was
what-
surprised that he was able to
Kevin,
unplug it because he was like,
the
"Is this
machine
still on?"
has what we call white paper white display.
Page white.
That thing is portable.
What's the difference between all these displays? We've got a page white display here, something blue and white here.
Sure. Page white is a technology that's really built on a couple of things. First, the LCD panel is a special.
I think he's making. I don't think he knows what page white is. I think he's
LCD.
making
That's
it up.
what gets you the black and white characteristic. But in order to get a very bright white, you need a really good backlight, and we use a fluorescent backlight in this particular system. And a fluorescent backlight that's very high efficiency and still runs off a battery is one of the things that's very
Well,
important.
yeah, it's so bright. He has to wear sunglasses.
As part of this
That
display
kind of
system,
wear
makes the backlight
sunglasses. Yeah.
very even, so that you
You're
just don't
right,
spot it.
Derek. You are totally right. He was using one of these things. His retina's turned out.
Electroluminescent and also the gas plasma. They tend to those technologies are really AC driven though. Getting a 20-to-1 contrast ratio really restricts yourself to LCD technology, and getting one to run under battery is
Hey,
a
Derek, I
tough
bet your monitor has 20,000 contrast ratio.
technology in the display.
Now, one of the things that is bothersome to me in a laptop or portable like this, with this kind of display, is you seem to lose the mouse form just like you lose the cursor all the time. Is that going to be a constant problem in these displays?
Well, I think you can spot it with here as with this ledge here. I have a full complement of ports in this very small footprint here.
Well, they were big on
Because of
ports
this ledge, I
back
can
then.
keep the
It
mouse
was all
attached
about
actually
ports.
even
It
when I
seems.
travel. And if you
Look at the guy. Look at the other guy. The other guy's like, look at all the ports on the back of that thing. Look at him staring at it.
The cursor is something that
This guy has no idea how to get it home.
Time left, Keith. I
Look
want
at
you
all
to tell
this-
us a little bit about the 5200. That's your highest end machine, isn't it?
Right, 5200 is our
Be on
20
it.
megahertz 86. Comes with either a 100 megabyte hard drive or a 40. This is a VGA compatible 16 grayscale gas plasma display. This display does come off, so you can set a monitor above it and be sleek on your desktop. It's a 101 compatible keyboard.
That
Comes
looks
with two-
more like a notebook.
Up to 14 megabytes using the new 4 megabit RAM chips that we just announced. It's also replaces a desktop in that it's got 2 slots back here. This panel comes off. There's a full-length 16-bit slot and a half-length 8-bit slot. Or this bottom space can be occupied by one of our Toshiba cards, like the Ethernet or this modem. That's
Wait, what's the
hanging out.
Toshiba
This is
card?
an AC only machine.
This is AC only.
That's the first I've heard of a Toshiba
Real
card.
quick,
What's
the
that?
prices here?
I'm
on these
surprised I
machines?
had Ethernet back then.
List price at $49.99. This one goes for 95 or 11 grand,
Wait, what?
depending on the drive.
Kevin?
Wait a minute. Did he just $11,000?
2 megabytes, 40 megabytes.
Yeah, that looks like the computer today. 11,000 for that.
About laptops in just a minute. Pretty much laptops.
Yeah, so that's kinda expensive.
PC domain with very few exceptions.
That's
No
a little
real
on the
Mac.
high side. I would say
Well, we know
At
$11,000.
least it was like 20,000.
Wendy Wood's out to try to find out what's going to be inside that new Mac laptop.
According to
here's Mac.
journalists, the laptop, due to be introduced at Macworld in Boston in August, will have several trailblazing features.
This
A
is the first
battery
MacBook
capable
right
of
here that they're
operating
talking
for
about
12
now.
hours between
Basically,
charges,
yeah.
a lightweight hard disk, and a revolutionary new screen.
I think the most prominent feature of it
9.8 inches of screen, the same as an iPad.
computers that really creates a much finer screen, better contrast.
This guy does not look like a real person. He looks
For
like a
the
cartoon person.
environment that's very graphics
Everyone in
based.
this thing look like a cartoon person. His mustache is too long.
A good step forward.
His
But
glasses.
technology that it
He is the times.
production yields on active matrix screens is relatively low, and it's expensive.
But why the long wait?
The basic reason why they waited so long is because they chose a path that involved new technologies and lots of custom design in the chips. In the
So
active
basically, the
matrix
exact
screen,
same reason
and getting a
Apple's slow with
12-hour
everything now, because everything has to be
battery life.
custom.
So there are several factors there that will make it a great machine in many ways.
Drawbacks include the machine's weight, an estimated 15 pounds, and
Yeesh.
its price, in the area of $6,500. But insiders expect it to be a popular and important new addition to the Macintosh line.
It's a necessary device so that we can travel with our Macs. Businesses are going to love it. It's going to be yet another product that's going to sell very quickly and very profitably for Apple. Third product in a row on the Mac SE 30, the Mac 2 CX, and now transportable. It's going to put Apple back in the mainstream and gain a lot of market share for it.
In San Francisco for the Computer Chronicles, I'm Wendy Woods.
Joining us in the studio now is Mac McLaughlin. Mac is Director of Western Operations for Compaq. Next to Mac, Jim Bartlett, Manager of Strategic Marketing for NEC. Gary?
Mac, I understand that this is Compaq's first portable. Is that correct?
No, this is our first laptop.
First laptop. Okay.
Battery operated, really.
Screw you.
Yeah.
Okay. Control the adjectives.
That was kind of a dick move right
Battery
there.
operated laptop.
Well, you know,
Well, Doc, this is our first portable. This is our first laptop.
Well,
Doesn't really count as a.
technology.
I don't know. You're talking
in
about
our
first
opinion,
portable.
is
This is our first
ready
laptop.
for us to be able to provide a full function laptop.
and what a beast it is.
And primarily the screen.
Yeah, that is not a laptop. That's just a regular
lot of,
computer with the
testing
keyboard
with,
on the top of it. That's a.
Market to find
that thing
out
is
what
huge.
That thing looks like a DVD player.
Well, that's a good looking screen, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually. Well,
as I mentioned, it does have.
except when stuff moves, I don't think
monitor,
it's supposed to blur like that when it
10-inch
moves.
Screen. And in addition, the
As long as everything you're watching, as long as everything you do on your computer doesn't move, it's a beautiful screen.
And also, do you have
As long as you don't do any kind of motion
normal
or movement of any sort, you're good.
Right. Back in those days, LCDs had really bad response times, and ghosting was very, very prevalent.
top of the unit. And we find that especially on an airplane, when you try to put a laptop on the tray, that sometimes it's nice to be able to take the keyboard off and take it back.
What else is in here?
You could not put that thing on the back of
battery fits right in the front of the unit,
airline tray table because it would just snap it off.
Absolutely. That thing's gonna be. That thing got to be like 20 pounds of all battery.
I want to be on a plane when somebody pulls that out and somebody just places it on their tray in front of them, just stare at them.
They'll probably call it. They'll probably have to call in the NSA for that thing and say, "Oh my God, what is that thing?"
3 hours. Normal usage depends on whether or not you use a graphics intensive software package or whether it's text.
And you can carry on an extra battery pack.
Carry an extra
Just
battery pack
slip it in there.
Just slip it in.
Okay, what's in the back of the machine, Mac? What?
Yeah, you have to carry like 4,000 batteries for these things.
On the back of the unit, there is a parallel for a printer, serial port, a port to plug into the VGA, as we talked about before, for an external monitor. And in addition to that, it has the ability to plug in the full-size 101 keyboard, so that
they keep bringing up this keyboard thing too. So it was all about how many ports you can have, and if you have a keyboard with 101 keys on it.
Oh, Derek, you know you want all these ports.
In addition to that, it has an AC adapter port on this side of it.
Oh, look, another port.
Well, this is what we think.
I need some more ports.
This plugs into the docking ports. You can
Ports
actually
are sexy.
plug
Ports are
it
sexy.
as an office computer in your office. The docking port then has a recharger built into it, so it recharges the battery, and also has 2 slots in it, so that you can use.
Wait a minute, let me pause it. Wait, who else is in here? Because I think did Point just drop in? Who's on the call right now? I know David's on the call. Who else is here?
Some guy named Aaron.
Yeah, but Aaron's not talking. It's like that show. It's like a movie Unfriended. Did you see that movie Unfriended, Raven?
No, but it looks scary as all hell.
Yeah, that's what this is like because people are just popping up on the call, and then they're not talking. Like Aaron, you're muted. It says you're muted if you wanna. I don't know if you're. Yeah, now he's hung up. Maybe he was a ghost. And Hex is here, and Hex not talking either. Maybe Hex a ghost.
Hex trying to figure out something with his phone. Everyone, just get a computer.
Down,
I see.
and then of course you would use your color monitor along with your 101 keyboard when in the office. You can upload the software you've been working on or the programs you've been working on, and then download it.
Yeah, with your 101 keyboard.
Jim, you got a very different approach here with the NEC Ultralight, very small. Tell us what your approach is to a laptop.
Okay, Stuart. Well, we've taken several approaches to laptops and have quite a range, but this product is the first in this class anyway, we feel. It's 4.4 pounds, so it's about the size.
Whoa!
Of
look at him!
Right.
Look at this guy.
That's a notebook.
Displacing any of your important work papers. So now
look at the big brain on Brad.
Throw in the briefcase and not have to think
consciously. It looks like I think I see some Ethernet ports in the back too. Some Cat5 ports.
What's inside it? What are the components?
This is based on a V30 processor running at 10 megahertz. So
look at the old guy. Look at the old guy's all mad.
Horsepower.
Like,
how dare you? That looks so sexy. Ours looks so clumsy.
Backlit display. It does both text.
Yeah, that's like a whole.
Now the catch.
This guy's on a whole new level. Look at that.
Right?
That is a laptop.
Floppy drive inside.
It's definitely a laptop. I would buy that.
Into the expansion port on the back, but we have a silicon.
That's portable. The other stuff is not portable at all.
Megabyte silicon hard disk, and it's differentiated from.
Look at the old guy. It's like, I'm gonna have you killed.
It actually has the same physical attributes.
Just like that episode of Speed Racer.
We're looking at it looks like a physical hard disk.
Does it retain the data then after the power goes down?
Yeah. Right. It's an integral system that has silicon file chips with a battery to hold them.
What's a silicon file chip?
Right. It's
I don't know
either
that is.
1 megabyte or 2 megabyte for the hard disk. Then the other thing,
we're talking about the processor,
ROM cards and RAM cards that can go into the slot on the side. I have a one card in here, the side, and there's an additional one I have here. So you can buy a standard
application.
Lotus 1, 2, 3, WordPerfect 5.0, those kinds of things on these cards, and install that in your ROM card slot in addition to whatever you store on the silicon hard disk.
Did you say you also have a RAM card? Is that right?
Right. This is a RAM card in the slot right here.
And that gives you how much storage there?
This particular one is 256K. I have Procom on this card.
And
256K? That's not even a. You can just get a piece of paper.
2 hours of life on this product.
You ain't getting anything with that.
Over 50%, about 60%.
You probably could.
The market
I saved the 3-line text file a few minutes ago that was 51K.
Indicate that
it was literally 3 lines of text.
Now there are going to be some people who require more. And
we're a plane trip across the country.
Just saying on computers, that thing would explode.
2 hours of battery life is enough.
Real quick, there's a few seconds left. Give me prices on these two machines, Mac.
I think that Windows 10 icon's about as much as that thing.
40 megabyte. That's 15.
Ultralight.
It's $29.99 with a 1 megabyte silicon hard disk, and with 2 megabyte hard disk, it's $36.99.
Whoa!
This has a 2400 baud modem built in as well.
In just a minute, we'll take a look at a laptop.
Look, he threw that little modem part in too.
Stay with us.
The little one I like the best. So far, that's a real computer to me.
You can actually use that.
You're gonna break your back trying to pick it up. The other one's like
joining us in the
20
studio.
pounds.
Morris Mike is.
I think they said it was 25.
We have Bill Howard, executive editor with PC Magazine.
Mike, we've got a device sitting on the table here, and I'm not sure whether it's a telephone or a computer.
Computer with an antenna.
Oh, it's a little bit of both.
Okay, what is it?
Intelligence Technology has developed a truly
Oh, this
unique
guy's a
product
serial
that we
killer.
have merged
Yeah, he is.
Look at that.
with a
He's
cellular
gonna murder someone with that computer, man.
developed a cellular
Yeah,
error correcting mode.
that's
So
one of
for the
those
first time in the
executives
industry,
that kill people on the
we are providing
weekend.
error-free
Sure,
data.
he sure did.
Look at
His
him.
wife comes home cheating, and he's gonna take a bat to her. Actually, he's gonna use that computer to kill her.
Service.
That's correct. Also provided with the unit is a 12-volt car adapter, so you can plug in through there.
That is a beast.
Absolutely. Let me just place a call to the host.
Yeah, he's
And
a
there's no
salesman. He's
cables
not
up
a
your
computer
sleeve
guy
either,
either.
right?
He's a salesman
That's
because
correct.
Okay, we're really using that antenna.
he has so much product in his hair that he
Tell us what you're
cannot
doing
be
there.
around
Okay.
computers that much
I'm
that
just
often.
dialing
'Cause
in
it
my
would
local
short him
number to the
out.
host.
Absolutely.
That's in
You're
Dallas.
calling Texas.
That's
okay.
correct. And we use Mirror 2, the communication software, with this.
So you've got a phone and modem in there. I mean, you can actually carry on a voice conversation
That's
too
correct.
through this.
That's correct. Comes standard with the handset, which is
Uh-huh.
included with the product. Then you can do hands-free voice with the built-in
Speakerphone.
speakerphone.
So what
That
would
is
the
correct.
primary application for this? A salesman use it?
I'm
or-
telling
well,
you,
it
that
would
guy
be
in the trunk of
big
his
in the
car, he has like 3
insurance
dead
industry,
hookers right now.
Your major defense contractors.
They
real
get 5
estate
dead hookers.
municipalities. That's just to name a
You
few.
you
Now,
online here?
yes, I
Dr.
have
Miata.
access to my host in Dallas now. I'm just entering my password,
Dr. Miata.
and I have successfully connected by way of cellular into the host in Dallas. And again, we are totally free of any hardwire landline.
Whoa,
Are you on AC
we're actually
here?
able to connect to something without
Right now
wires.
we are, but
Whoa.
that's correct.
It's like the future.
And you can then
I need to download my 18-bit porn on that.
Okay, the weight is 19 pounds, so it's pound for pound.
Wait, hey, did Point just drop in?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
How you
going
doing?
on?
I'm all right.
Can you see the video?
Hmm?
Can you see the video?
See someone moving their finger back and forth.
Oh, that's me. Your name
What
is
about
Point.
what about the Computer Chronicles show? Do you see that up or no?
No, I don't. I see
Oh.
Rayman, and yours is black. It just says Derek.
But you don't see. I don't see. Why don't
He
you
has,
see?
he has to click on the thing that says YouTube app, and then click on his
Oh.
YouTube account.
It said Derek. It said Derek added YouTube, but I mean I
Yeah,
don't
click
see
on
that.
that. Click that.
Well, it went away. It was over Derek's box.
Yeah, you have to click on that, and then you have to sign into your YouTube account.
I've never created one, but I guess I can. Oh, well, no. You know what? I think I subscribed to all games last night, so maybe I can do it.
Well, if you're
That's me.
Google, then you should automatically be on YouTube. They're all
Oh yeah. All right.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Screen share, showcase, chat. Where did I click? I don't see it.
Is there one with like a should be a YouTube button on the side? Either
It's right under the camera button.
Oh, where'd it go? Oh, I see. Invite people, mute microphone, turn camera off, adjust bandwidth settings, and then
It's on the
leave
side.
call.
It's on the left-hand
Okay.
side.
what
All right, I
about
see.
what about
Showcase,
what about,
screen share, and chat. That's all I
is there
got.
like a more? Is there like 3 dots or like a more thing underneath at the very bottom of that?
Let me see. No, I don't have that.
Add apps. You're not gonna be trying to get it so you can see the video. That suck.
I'm supposed to be slaving away for Derek right now, but I was like, decided to join this when I saw it in the chat room.
Well, this counts. This counts as slaving away.
Oh, okay. And also,
this-
when I joined the first time, I was wearing no clothes. I decided to put a T-shirt on.
I don't want to see naked people.
And my wife's asleep, so I decided to put on my headset.
And basically, this is just like doing a test run to try to get all the bugs out of what would be a future show where we would watch Computer Chronicles and then comment on basically the way things were versus the way things are. But the video doesn't really work. Because watching the show is the whole show.
Right.
Okay. Over on the left bar.
Yeah.
Where you have like screen share and all that.
Uh-huh.
What's the very last one you have? The last one.
Looks like luggage tags, kind of, and it says showcase.
And is there anything under there?
No, just at the bottom there's a question mark for, I guess, for a help screen.
You don't have things. I'm trying. There should be something to say add apps.
Should I like disconnect and try to reconnect or what?
It's under the ...
Yeah. Do you have a ...
Like 3 dots under it.
No, the only dots I have on the screen are when you guys talk and it's over your picture.
It's on the side.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see anything there.
Try
disconnecting and connect it again.
Yeah, try disconnecting again. We'll see this. We only got about 5 more minutes left in the video.
I have all that stuff that you're talking about. And the thing just popped over and said Derek started the YouTube app, and all I did was just click the YouTube thing, took me to YouTube, clicked on it, and it started to go.
Well, this is why we have this is why we do test run. To work through all of these bugs. So there you go, and then boom, 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 and
so it worked fine for me. You know, it wasn't that.
Now I have a big picture of Raven instead of a small one.
But no, still no.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to get it on yours. I can't force it on yours, I don't think. Nope. 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 Oh well. Let's see if you can hear it, King.
I see 2 muted people. Now I see 1 muted person.
That's the waiter, right?
The price is $75.95.
Bill,
Okay.
people always ask, I want to buy a laptop. What should I buy? We've seen a whole bunch of examples in this show. What's the answer to that question? Is it?
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
I was talking about my laptop and $75.95 or something.
Oh, so did you hear it? Like, was it coming through like my speaker, or were you able to hear it like just here?
Oh, I don't know. I heard it through my earbuds. I couldn't tell.
Let's see if I can get Bird to help me with this thing out too.
Got Raven in HD.
Oh yeah, I'm always ready.
So far, 50% of the people have been able to use it, and 50% of the people have not been able to use it. That's not a good. That's not a good ratio.
No.
Man, I'm trying to figure out where it is.
I think this is a great idea, D. Is this going to be a Saturday thing?
Well, it would have been, but if it only works 50% of the time, then no. Let's see. Yeah, we got to get Aaron. Okay. Oh, let's see. Like, okay, Aaron, if you move your mouse down that sidebar with that link, does it all of a sudden pop? Like, just keep moving it down over all those icons, and then after you get to the last one, see if it pops up another bar.
Moving slowly. Nothing yet, and I'm now at the help. Nope, nothing else happens.
Nope. Okay, so you got no YouTube. You guys know YouTube.
Let me see. I've never subscribed to any YouTube channels or anything. I think I did all games like yesterday or something. Just because I figured if I was going to work for them, I'll subscribe to their channel.
Yeah, that would help. That's more than most of the hosts do.
Subscription, Scott Rubin.
We're gonna have to. Well, I guess you get to go via audio only because we only got a few more minutes though, so then we'll be done. And then I'll come back next week and see if I can smooth out the process a little bit. Hopefully.
I will be right back.
So far, he missed the serial killer, and also the serial killer and $11,000 laptop.
That was a very expensive laptop.
The way he said it made it sound like you were getting a deal, though.
You probably are getting a deal at that point.
Laptops you should always mark carefully. I think for a base PC level machine, 8088 or 8086 processor, about 1,500 to 2,000 with a floppy drive, 2,500 with a hard disk.
Ooh, $2,500 for like a 20 meg hard drive.
386 would be about $4,500 to $5,000.
Oh, point, you're muted.
Price, and that's
you gotta unmute your thing.
Yeah, it mutes every time you talk when you start the video and stop it.
Yeah, when the video starts up, it automatically mutes everybody.
All right.
We change the next 6 months in terms of.
Hey, give me a second. My wife wants to talk to me. I'll be right back.
Technology.
You want one, buy it.
Exactly.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. That's all the time we have for our look at the new generation of laptops. We'll be back in just a minute with this week's computer news.
That's it. That's it. That's everything, Raven.
Oh my God! I feel like the future is here.
Well, I think this would be a good idea, except for the technical problems. Maybe if I could find a better way to stream the video, then it might be worth something. You know,
well,
but
thank you for letting me try this with you.
Well, I gotta find a better way to stream the video, because so far nobody can. So far, Raven, you've been the only person that's been able to see the video and everything, so that doesn't work. The other way, you can't have it so just everybody just clicks play at the same time when you do it over Skype. That kind of sucks, because I like being able to stop the video and stop and start it and stuff like that.
Have you tried InstaSync?
I don't know what InstaSync is.
InstaSync is basically a YouTube app that you can stop and stream it yourself, and you can have people on Skype talk. I'll type it in chat.
Now I have to go look up this InstaSync thing you're talking about. So I will go learn about InstaSync. Point, thanks a lot. Even though it didn't work, still learned something. So that's good. You have any questions about the writing stuff so far?
No, I'm good. I just printed off the last two because I like to print them off and highlight and scratch out and all that stuff. I guess the only thing would be, start having them mail them to an All Games address for me, I guess, so you won't have to forward them.
Yeah. And then after a while, do you have any on your computer? Do you have like any graphics programs or anything?
My wife is a teacher, and so she gets like hooked up with all these deals. So we're about to sign up to where like it's like the whole Adobe Photoshop package for $10 a year.
Oh, you won't need anything that you won't need Photoshop for it. You can use Photoshop for it. But the only thing is that when I start handing the picture part over to you too, because right now I'll be adding the pictures, but when you start adding the picture, the only thing is that it needs to be resized to a certain size. And,
I tried to upload something to the HP forum, a picture of that off my phone, and I was like, damn, I don't have an editing program. And then I realized if I take it on my iPhone and I email it to myself, it allows me to change the size.
That's way too much trouble.
Yeah, it sure is.
Mostly like when as you saw, a lot of the stories, a lot of the press releases will like have a link to assets, and you can download those assets. But those assets, most of the time, are going to be like 3 or 4 or 5 meg files, which we can't use. We have to pare them way down. So
I have a friend that is a 3D animator. He told me about a free program. I just always forget the name of it. He said it's basic, but you can do a lot of stuff with it.
There's one called Paint.net, which is good. That's free. GIMP, GIMP's okay.
That's the one he told me.
Yeah, GIMP gets real complicated real quick. I would stick with Paint.net.
Right.
I think but But look, whichever one, like I said, all you'll be doing is resizing it, so it doesn't really matter what.
Well, my wife's gonna get the Photoshop stuff anyway, so I'll just use that because she gets it for $10 a year. Microsoft Office for like $13 for the discs.
I might need to become a teacher then.
It pays worse.
Public school teacher. She gets about
Yeah, the money I don't get paid, I'll save on Photoshop.
Sounds good.
He's out. Okay, well, thanks a lot, guys. That's it. I'll go ahead and.
Oh, I dropped the InstaSync thing in the All Games chat. If you want to look at it, see if that works out for you.
Cool, deal. I will check that out. I will check that out tonight. Hey, thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks for letting me test your thing with me. Thanks.
Okay, see you guys later.
All right, later.